Ladies and gentlemen, the views and beliefs in the following program does not reflect the views of Boom Broadcasting. Now listen, if you don't have reading comprehension and you can't read this and you don't know by now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightcap. Viewer discretion is highly advised.
Live from the MOWM studio, Boom Broadcasting presents The Nightcap. And your host of The Nightcap, mouthing off with Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Nightcap on Boom Broadcasting. I am your host, mouthing off with Mike. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, so that means one thing and one thing only. The weekend is here, and I've got some sides of the ring. They make up 2 out of 4 sides of the ring. I've got Chano, and I've got Brandy effing Savage. My boys, how are we feeling tonight? What's cooking?
Listen, it's Friday. I don't got work tomorrow. It's a good day. Roman was on TV. I mean, some things happen, but it's a good day so far. I was a little sad, but I'm good.
Like Chan said, to bump off what Chan said, also got him here with the residential bench members of Opinionated.
Bench mob.
Listen. If I'm riding the bench for my Braun Breaker opinion, then you know what? I don't want to be a winner because that was a winning opinion. I do say so myself.
I have to agree with you.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've been eliminated for less, so it is what it is.
Hey, he's gotten through with way more garbage.
Listen, this is legally binding here on the Nightcap. Now they have just admitted that they've rigged Opinionated against me here, so that's it. You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I've rigged it against Chance too. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry,
See?
Bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. How you get one of my best friends to vote for the finale for me to win a thing, right? He was like, it's about to be a Brandy Savage moment. I was like, this is my time to win Opinionated, and he was like, Rick. I was like,
Rick 8-Bit. Shout out Rick 8-Bit. Yes, it was.
I didn't talk to Brandon for 2 days. I swear to God, I didn't answer no text messages. I saw the phone ring. I was like, I'm not dealing with him.
He said, "Say his name here, please stop talking." Listen, if you don't know, man, they've got Opinionated over there on 4 sides of the ring, so make sure you go check it out. They've also got 3 Count Trivia coming up, fellas. I know I've talked to the founder, I've talked to the host of 3 Count Trivia, the resident hater, 4 sides of the ring, Mr. Nit Ram, the one who makes him say, "Oh damn." So, what are your thoughts here, fellas, on season 2 of 3 Count Trivia before we get into Smackdown?
Expect more nonsense. Expect more questions that make you want to fly down to North Carolina and fight Martin himself.
Yes.
Because that's the only way I'm going down to North Carolina is to go fight Nitram over a trivia question. I swear to God. I don't know if me and Brandy are taking it this year. I have no idea. We're gonna try. I am the perennial
I've been doing
loser.
my best. I do get like one advantage. I do get to hear what the categories might be, what they might not be. I am hearing like you will get this, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. Like, I think I'm getting played. Yeah, I already know the game with Nitram. So
listen, you got to stay on that man's good side, dude. Listen. You now reside with him, right? And listen, he is a hard dude when it comes to trivia. You don't want to cross him the wrong way. Whatever he says goes right now. So I'm making sure I stay on his good graces, dude. I'd suggest the same. Yeah, no, I'm looking at you too, man. I heard what happened last year, man. You just be good to Nitram for a couple weeks.
Good to Nitram. I was so nice to him before he gave me women's trivia. I was so good to him. I was texting the group chat, "Good morning, Nitram. I hope you have a glorious day, King." And then he just did me dirty. So you know what? On the day of my show when I got to record for 3 Count Trivia, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, Martin, go F yourself. Go find Jesus." I hope your car don't start.
Better than most dudes get treated by their girlfriends, bro. He's getting good morning, good night texts. How's your
still
day?
lost?
Yeah, I still lost. That's cooked, bro. I told you, Martin, he's tough. 3 Count Trivia, fellas. It's coming up soon. If you're a podcaster, if you just want to test your knowledge, Get a partner. Hit up 4 sides of the ring. Get yourself in 3-count trivia. Wow, man, people are hot tonight. They must be ready to go. I'm off 2 channels, so I feel you. Shout out Podcast Mini. Quick hits dropped on Wednesday. You know we got to show some love to the man. Acknowledge the OTC. Absolutely, Alan. The Prez is here. Let's see what the Prez has to say. He made sure to watch SmackDown live tonight, just so he could watch the Nightcap, fellas. I think he's blowing smoke. I think he's just trying to make us feel good. He wants to make sure he gets those trivia points. You know what I'm saying? He wants to make sure things stay fluid. I don't know who this could this be?
It's Brandon. It's Brandon. Bro, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
My hands are here. My hands are here.
Assistants running, YouTubes and other things for other people. So I don't know. The founder might have, just saying. Absolutely booking like a mark. Shocked that we actually saw Roman put the Ula Fala on. I figured they would tease it, but damn. Oh, I guess we're ready to talk some SmackDown. I think the viewers are ready. I think you two are ready. And I know I'm damn ready, baby, because we're about to commence the Freaky Friday edition of SmackDown on the Nightcap. Fellas, we open up with them getting freaky in the ring because we've got ourselves a little championship celebration for Queen Nia, who's also the WWE Women's Champion, hosted by the hostess with the mostest, fellas. Little check your watches. Did you guys set your clocks tonight? Because we're on Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton hosting the celebration, and we got yes boy, Pretty Deadly is here. Fellas, what did you take of this opening segment to SmackDown tonight?
Brandon, you can take that one.
I mean, I could just say easily, I was a fan of every person in that ring, so it was a great segment to me. Like, I think the Pretty Deadly's a GOAT, Tiffany's a GOAT, but it's one of those things where you see somebody match up against somebody and just like they got no shot.
No chance in hell.
I'm talking about every single person in the ring with Nia.
I mean, that's fat, dude. She looked like a true queen tonight, looking amazing with the crown, the title, the all white. She came out to the ring hoisted by some big meaty men, like the queen that she is, fellas. This was top notch for me, man. This was gorgeous. This was a fantastic opening segment of SmackDown. Channel, I'll ask you directly. What'd you think about Mishin coming in and whooping some ass with that kendo stick and laying into the Pretty Deadly boys a little bit?
I'm not gonna hold you. She was kind of hitting them like they did something to her backstage before they went out. You know what I mean? I was like, did they bump you in catering? Did they like steal your seat? Like, what's going on? Like, but you know what? Anytime the Pretty Deadly's in the ring, it's an absolute win. Them boys are stars. I feel like they're just like Chelsea Green. Whatever little TV time they get, they make the most out of it, and it's always memorable. And shout out to Mitchin for finally getting an opportunity to show her stuff. She had a little run at NXT that helped boost her good graciousness. So listen, I'm just hoping for a good match. Let's be honest, she's not winning the strap, but
Okay.
that's fine.
No,
that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
I do have to say,
we love to see her get that chance.
I did think that Nia was gonna squash the Pretty Deadly, so which I was like, damn, that's sad. That's sad for those boys, even though it's not, because it's like Nia's, the irresistible force. But yeah, to see Nia, like someone coming with a kendo stick made it feel a little better, I guess. I feel like it would have been better if Nia did it anyway.
You just want to see poor Pretty Deadly get annihilated by poor
100%.
Nia here. Listen,
Yeah.
but instead she gave the Pretty Deadly boys a little pat on the ass here tonight, which I thought was a little fun. I gotta laugh at it. I was like, oh my god, this is some NXT 2.0 shit, but it's right up my alley, man. I love the corny stuff.
She's so serious while everything is unserious around her. It's great.
How about them unicorn balloons?
It was mad funny. But it was mad funny. Nia was like, I love you and I appreciate you, but this isn't me. And it's funny because, like, in what mind do you see Nia Jax and be like, you know what goes with Nia Jax? Pink, white, and unicorns. And you know who else? Pretty Deadly. And that's who Nia Jax is. And It was mad
We
funny.
did get a
I'm like,
we did get a taste of the musical today, though. So
Oh,
We did.
so good.
I hope they
oh.
drop it. I hope it's
I
like
hope
at
they
least
drop it too.
12 minutes. I would watch it.
Triple
Me
H,
too.
if you're tapped in, man, please, for the love of all that is holy, give us Pretty Deadly the musical. I think the people need it. That we need
Yes,
it,
we do.
fellas. It has to happen. Yeah, this was hysterical. I don't know if you guys caught later on in the show, Chelsea Green calling it a super sweet 16. Love a good deep cut. Love a good
Her
deep
super
cut.
sweet 16. Her super sweet 16 at that.
I mean, hey, she's playing it up, man. A hilarious opening to SmackDown. SmackDown was fire tonight, fellas. Alan, you're right on the money. I feel like him putting it on gave the WWE. We're getting ahead of ourselves. But the Prez here of Boom Broadcasting Channel, he'd like to get some of those cheerful texts from you in the morning. I'm just you know.
So would I.
Drama-
I get a lot of like curses and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Brandon, you should have. Yo, I woke up Brandon one time with Forbidden Door tickets, and he didn't register to 2 in the afternoon. He was like, "Wait, we're
They
going to
registered
Forbidden Door?"
like 3 weeks later. It's not even 2 in the afternoon. Like 3 weeks later, I'm like, we are? Like, I think I remember you telling me this, but I don't.
Like, yeah, bro, I spoke to you in the morning, like right after I bought it. He was like, bro, I was half asleep. And listen, Mike, if you want good morning sex, join the fantasy football league.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Join the fantasy league. He'll take the trivia points because with his partner, he definitely needs all the help he can get. Now, listen, don't make me put the plot in action, man. Listen, we're gonna have to compromise the president to a permanent end here. Michael B. Davis. Don't be Michael Davis. Don't be throwing shots at your partner. I'll throw the whole thing. I'll throw the whole competition.
Listen, I will say this.
Throw it. Like he's throwing every opinionated episode.
Hey, yo,
I got you. Brandon, I got you with a little more fire. Listen, they came close in the two heads one table tournament either, but they couldn't cash the check. So,
oh my gosh,
Yikes!
wow, getting absolutely decimated here tonight on the Nightcap. Listen, there's a lot that can be said. You know that we got two heads, one table screw job, man. It's like the Montreal screw job all over again. You know what I'm saying? They rang the bell. They gave the win to the wrong winners. I'm sure we'll get our redemption. You know it's coming.
Two heads, one table. All I'm saying is join 3 count trivia. See how the big boys do a tournament.
Oh, please. Let's get two heads, one table, and let's get them in 3 count trivia. I don't know if they're watching tonight, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to clip this and give him a little encouragement. The Don is gonna do the job, not another one, but I can be bribed. Hey, listen, this is what? Yo, listen, hold on a sec. Things have taken an absolute turn tonight. Legit thought Tiffany was about to cash in tonight when Nia turned her back during the musical performance. Nah, Mike, come on. I've been telling you for forever now. That's not happening for a stretch.
Yeah.
Unicorn balloons reminded him of the New Day. Okay, I can see that. Maybe they're just repurposing some New Day stuff. They're just trying to get some of that New Day stock, out of the way before they separate the New Day on Raw.
You know what it was? There was in Orlando.
Goodness.
2 heads. Yo, I don't know who's running the Twitter account. I don't know who's running the Twitter account right now, but God bless.
God bless. God bless.
It's not me.
It's not me. Yeah.
Rex doesn't believe in cancel culture, but Chano was close after the promo battle. Oh boy. I don't know, man. Listen, at the end of the day, great opening segment to SmackDown, and the hits kept rolling on here because we got Andrade and Carmelo Hayes and fellas. Whoa, my goodness. I was sweating watching this one tonight. Another absolute wrestling clinic by these two fellas. I'm gonna pose the question. You can see it. Obviously, you guys can read, I hope. Best of 7 series coming. What's good?
Probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. They gave 2 wrestlers who didn't really have anything going on. Andrade had to figure out his footing on the main roster. Carmelo Hayes have to figure out his footing on the main roster. So they have this weird chemistry that's just been brewing within themselves. You know what I mean? And Andrade is getting very much over with the crowd. Like, people love him. So this is trying to show that WWE's in a new era right now, that people actually care about graps. They want the entertainment, but they want they grabs. They like they grabs too. So there's a nice little fun mixture. And Andrade is absolutely disgusting in the ring. I got a little bit of exposure when he was on the other show. But he's this is a Smackdown nightcap, so we don't mention the other guys. So it was like we got a little bit of exposure from him, but now he's actually cooking on the main roster and on SmackDown, and they're so perfect for each other because they can do a little bit close to everything. So if this goes 7, that's money, but please have it a big payoff at a pay-per-view.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Don't give us a big payoff on a Friday Night SmackDown, which would be cool. But these two guys have been killing it in the ring, and they deserve to be rewarded.
All right. I don't hate that. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. You got to end it on a PLE. Brandy effing Savage over there. He's thinking real hard. You know, he's hitting one of these. The thinker tonight. He's hitting the thinker. What are you thinking about over there? What are you thinking about Andrade and Carmelo Hayes here?
I was thinking about being in Carmelo's shoes. You know, I think I'm a little jealous. You know, before the match, Carmelo's out there and he walks up to Jade overconfident, says some stuff like, "Well, you only won an NXT champion. You ain't never won a major world champion like her husband. Like, come on now."
Ooh.
But he's over there shooting shot. Is Brandon Phelps didn't shoot in the championship?
No, he's a baseball player. He's a baseball player, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he won a World Series.
Oh, I thought he won a
no. Did he?
But anyway.
I'm trying to think. I know Cincinnati. He had a stint on Cincinnati. He had a stint in Tampa.
Who's it? Brandon Phillips, right?
Yeah, Brandon Phillips. And he might have
quoting Martin here. So you know what? Don't even. This is not even a good source. He don't know about that much about sports. But what I want to say is, my boy came out there overconfident. Was talking his game. Walked away like, but she watching though. And let's talk about the real reason why Carmelo won tonight. Because he knew Jade was watching. I'm gonna catch a W too if I knew Jade was watching.
That's hilarious.
Listen, after the match was over and done with, man, these two brawled. We got Hurricane, we got Jason Jordan. Everybody's breaking this fight up, dude. So they're not finished clearly, and I think we, the people, want to see them do it. And like Chano said, we want to see this on a PLE, folks. This was something special here. Bad blood. All right. I'm not mad at it. Dude, the Prez thought about a best of 7. Absolutely. Andrade and Melo cooked match 7 for the Speed Championship, but it's a full-on match, not that 3-minute stuff. Listen,
this has to be Martin.
No, if
it's Martin, I love you.
No, it is Marcus. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know Marcus had the password.
Pretty Deadly on Broadway.
No, I made
Marcus is cooking.
You made YouTube?
No, he's not. I thought he was on Twitter.
Oh, sorry. He won a World Series with the Red Sox. Channel should know that. That's his team. You're a Red Sox fan?
I am. He only plays 9 games though.
But he's still a champion.
He still won a World Series
in the majors. Something Melo hasn't done yet. But all I know is Melo don't miss. But Melo definitely don't miss when Jade's watching.
Oh my God. That's guy hilarious. Tonight. I love it.
I'm pretty sure Jade is taller than Melo.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I mean, she's like,
Melo looked at her. Melo looked at her. He said, "I climb." Facts. He said, "I climb trees."
Yeah, I am definitely 100% shorter than Jade. That's for sure. 100%.
Subtle flex. He just brought out the photo.
Brought out the photo. You know, when she was on the other side, she still got that TBS title. You know, it looked great around her shoulder. There was a great debate last night on 4 Sides of the Ring. Here's your cheap plug for the night on the Nightcap. Little commercial break. They had a great debate about Jade AEW versus Jade WWE, and that got interesting. There was a lot of facts thrown out by the founder and all you boys. So make sure you go check out 4 Sides of the Ring and hear that conversation. Fellas, Blair Davenport gets a big win against Naomi in her hometown. The streak continues with WWE wrestlers losing in their hometown. Any thoughts on this one? I could see by the look on your faces, we're not happy Naomi lost here tonight.
It was needed. I'm not gonna hold you. The only reason I say it was needed because SmackDown has a surplus of babyface women, which is extremely odd. You know what I mean? Like almost every woman on that roster is a babyface except for Nia, Tiffany, and Blair Davenport. So in order to give a little variety and a little bit of spice, you kind of need one of your heels to go over a little bit and win the match. It doesn't hurt Naomi. Naomi's a star. We know this. But ultimately, it seems like Tiffany is going to cash in on Nia eventually, right? That's going to be a turn. Triple H loves his slow burn turns. Like we're still waiting on the Grayson Waller Austin Theory turn. We're still waiting on it.
5 years.
So who knows when it happens? But when it happens, we need a heel to take one of their places, and that has to be Blair Davenport. She's in a unique situation where she's needed to step up. So the opportunity is there for her for the taking. I don't consider Chelsea Green a heel. She's just greatness. You know what I mean? She's whatever you need her to be. Because the people love her. So
yeah,
she doesn't come. But Blair needed to win 1,000%. So I'm cool with it.
I'm in agreement tenfold. Brandy, what are your thoughts here?
Dude, I love Blair Davenport, so I'm always happy when she gets a win because that's just somebody who's talented as hell, and it's just gonna be a great heel. Like Chance said, we need him, so she'll be a great heel.
Yeah, it's funny you guys brought that up because I was sitting there tonight and I was thinking about it. I was like, this has probably been in a few weeks the most amount of women we've seen on SmackDown. So I think Triple H finally heard the people complaining about, like, why is it the same 3 women week in, week out? So this is great. I agree, fellas. Blair Davenport, super underrated. She definitely has the makings to make it on the main roster here. You said his name, Mr. Grayson Waller. Kind of got caught up here backstage, fellas. Easy dub. Kevin Owens, an easy dub. He woke something up tonight.
I'm not gonna hold you. KO wasn't easy dub until tonight. You know what I mean? My man's was an absolute layup at the rim. It was so light of a. This is a WNBA reference, but he was an Andrew Reese rebound and putback at the rim. You know what I mean?
I feel like I don't think he was talking about
that KO slander.
I don't think that he was. Grayson wasn't talking about easy dub for Grayson Wall. He was talking about an easy dub for Cody.
Listen, I love me some KO, fellas, and if we get the aggression, the edge back from Kevin Owens, he teased that apron power bomb. Oh, please, I need it tomorrow.
No, I just love how I almost had Mike like, damn, wait, Cody slander. Oh,
no, I mean you absolutely are. I'm absolutely in a blender on that one. Those are my guys, dude. Like KO and Cody, those are my guys, and I'm like, obviously Cody. I think Cody wins. At the end of the day, like I hate saying that. I think KO was robbed of his Universal Championship run by Oldberg, and you could have absolutely had KO and Jericho main event Mania that year for that Universal strap. That's a whole nother conversation for me. Just like Nitram's anti-Batista conversation, I got a whole deep dive on that one there. But yeah, Blair, fantastic. KO, fantastic here tonight. Little tease with Cody Rhodes tonight on the turning heel. I mean, matter of time now.
I mean, I wish I can go back in time and just watch wrestling today from a kid's perspective, where wrestling is borderline real for you before somebody tells you that the results are scripted. You know what I mean? Because I halfway want to believe KO has a chance. Like I want to believe it, but adult me says what I always say when I see Mike. Cody is the savior. He's not losing.
You guys act like I'm like the president of the Cody Rhodes fan club. Listen, that
Mike,
is not me.
There's a picture of you at the head of the table in the Nightmare House from WrestleMania weekend. I've seen the picture.
You've literally called yourself a Cody crybaby.
1,000%. Mike had to rescue me from the link because I was gonna do a swanton bomb off the top of the link when Roman Reigns lost, and Mike saved me with a Cody Rhodes American flag, and he saved my life. So you're not gonna give me that you're not the president of the Cody Rhodes fan club.
Never beaten the accusations, folks. I guess I'm the aforementioned president of the Cody Rhodes fan. Doesn't Mike got the Cody Rhodes tracksuit?
Bro, he has a jammy set. He does. Bro, he wore it. He wore it at night too.
Army green with the American flag colors all over it.
Listen,
it was crazy. Yo, I'm walking, bro. We're walking in, right? Like we're doing trivia before. Mike and a significant other, they pulled up on us. We all having a good time. And Mike just looked at us. He was with the jammies on. He was like, losers, and walked in to go to his seat.
They're telling lies on my name. Ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say that whatsoever. I
He
got
went,
absolute
losers.
loser. Actually, what happened was your guy right here in the middle of your screen sees me from a mile away and starts laughing hysterically at my ass because I got the Cody Rhodes sweats on or whatever they are. The chalk, shout out Chalk Line. I'll take a sponsorship. Had the Chalk Line sweats on with the Cody shirt, with the Cody jacket, and that beautiful Eagles Kelly green. Mwah, you know what I'm saying? And this man clowned me for about 15 minutes.
It's the New York in me, but you know what's crazy? I can see Mike going out with that exact outfit to go do food shopping.
Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a great food shopping album.
That's a great food shopping album.
He's like,
I'm
it's
gonna
an
end up on,
anniversary
like,
time. He's like, I gotta put on my good shirt. Give me a minute. He's just ironing his Cody Road pants.
It's too much. I can't. My man said it's like it's the New Yorker, and I'm like there's still some New York still left in me. You know, there's a little bit there.
Yeah, listen, I see it.
Was that before or
Nah,
after Nit Ram gave the championship culture the 3 contract?
No, that was Saturday. This was on Sunday.
Yeah, this was the
pre-Doomsday.
Pre-Doomsday for everybody. Everybody was distraught. And listen, you guys have no idea what it was like at 39. Here we are, me and the missus with our Cody Rhodes fake neck tattoos and our Cody Rhodes shirt.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Listen,
and you're not the president.
Hard.
And you're not the president of the Cody Rhodes fan club. This is ridiculous. It rates itself. What do you want from me?
Listen, you don't understand how painful it was at 39. You know, walking out of that place and just getting dogged by every Roman Reigns fan imaginable. So it felt damn good at this year's Mania to do the same.
You know why? Because you had an American Nightmare tattoo on your neck.
Yes. You kind of called for it.
We look damn good, dog. Don't even,
bro. If you would have had just a Cody Rhodes shirt, you would have been fine. But you got the neck tat. You opened yourself up to the can of worms.
Listen,
luckily
that's
for
all
us,
I do here, baby. I'm always opening the can of worms, brother.
Just know
for us,
that
go
Mike
ahead,
is a damn Eagle fan. And he was coming out hot with the Cody Rhodes fandom after they won. He made sure he saved Chance and then laughed in his face.
He did. He was like, "You stinking New Yorker, loser!"
Oh man,
Cody Rhodes is a champion.
Listen,
say your prayers, brother.
Never that. We very. It's over.
Throwing a small Hogan.
Throwing a quick small Hogan. God damn it. That's all I can say. That wasn't very more very mindful of you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, NXT superstars Ethan Page, Trick Williams, and Roxanne Perez were on SmackDown tonight, fellas. Chano had a lot to say about this because just despite Nit Ram. So go ahead, Chano, take it away, please.
Have you ever seen a crowd so electric and go so mid when they see a wrestler? That's exactly what happened when Ethan Page showed up. The crowd was like, "Yeah!" Silent.
The SpongeBob.
Oh no!
Roxanne, yeah. Trick, yeah. Ethan Page, silent.
Yeah.
Nah, they're in Orlando. There was definitely a reaction for that.
Yeah, that was a paid fan from Nit Ram. Nit Ram sent a
Josh Alexander.
Yeah. That was Ethan Page's family behind him. Yeah, that's our baby.
Chano's 2 for 2 this week. He broke Nit Ram and now he broke Mike. Everyone check on your families. No, yeah, seriously, the guy. I'm pretty good usually. Usually I don't break. He broke me tonight, fellas. My hair is now out of the hat. And I got the it's over for me, fellas. Man, you are on one tonight, dude. Listen.
Back-to-back days.
Back to back, dude. Oh my god. The people watching this have no idea what happened tonight. They are so confused. They're
All right,
loving it
so-
though. They're eating this up.
So a little bit of context, guys. My name is Chano. I am for one a joker. I joke on everything. I'm super unserious, except when I am serious. But right now, I'm not serious. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel you. I really wish I didn't feel you right now, but I'm feeling you. Hey?
I'm about to get a text from the press. Shut it down. Like, oh man,
Have
they got me.
The fucking what do you call it?
Umbrella.
The sheep, the little Miss Bo Peep with the fucking pull me.
Be back in momentaries.
We'll be back after these words.
Messages.
He's got a stipulation. The founder's got a stipulation. What's the stipulation? He's clickbaiting tonight. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
God damn it. This is what we deal with. Dinner with Legato, fellas. And Mishin gets a title shot immediately after. I lumped these together because they happened, like right back to back. After Santos' promo tonight, fellas, I'm kind of buying what he's selling, to be honest. This hit for me. Let's hear it, fellas. Santos Escobar versus LA Knight next week. Smackdown US title. Obviously, LA Knight's retaining, but it's good to see Santos in this position. Am I right?
Go ahead, Brandy.
I mean, like, it's good to see him. It's just like to lose a title shot so quick. And I know I'm calling it like it is. He's losing a title shot. It's too soon. This is like LA Knight's like number one rival, and he's historically done bad against him. I don't see where this. I love Escobar, so I'm never happy with a situation like this.
That's fair.
Like Brandy said, it's a hard situation because Santos is super talented. And in any other situation, I would love to see him win and wear the strap, but you just gave the belt to LA Knight. You can't have his first title defense, him change title hands. That's why I kind of wish that, like I said earlier, I wish I could see this in the eyes of a child where I believe that Santos actually has a chance. You know what I mean? So
100%.
it sucks. It sucks in this aspect because, like you said, Mike, I love seeing Santos in this position for the United States Championship, but realistically, they've been fighting on and off every other week for like 8 months.
8 months, longer than Andrade's been signed.
Yeah.
Longer than Andrade's been signed. Yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like every 2-3 weeks it's Santos versus LA Knight. Like, how do we get back here? Is it
back
nobody?
when LA Knight was a heel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I was like, how do we keep ending up here? Do these guys just bump into catering and they're like, I'll just set it up. I'm running it back with my boy. You know what I mean? Like, how do we get to this point? But I do like the Legado del Fantasma. I think they're a little quirky. I think they have some things they got to work to break into the ranks of the upper echelons of factions. But who doesn't like a nice dinner with suits? Right?
I mean,
it's a little familiar though, right?
I mean, all of it is. All of it is.
It's like, what? Aren't you from the family? Are you just gonna steal the whole family shtick?
Yeah. See, I did definitely feel very very family dinner, but like, it's very similar, right? Legato's kind of like, the other side, and then like Tony D is, the Italian mafia, you know what I'm saying? Like
he used to be a part of the family back in the day.
So quick question.
He was.
Is Carmen Electra or Electra Lopez?
Electra Lopez.
Every time I say Electra, I think Carmen Electra.
Shout out Carmen Electra, though.
I don't know. Shout out to Carmen Electra. I'm trying to get back serious. God darn it. No, is she gonna be valet for the rest of her like WWE career? Like, I would like to see her get into the ring. You know what I mean?
She had a good little showing with Zelina a couple months. Dude, what is?
Yeah, but that's the thing about like Zelina. Zelina's fighting for her own like spot on the roster. You know what I mean? Fighting for her own life. She can't fight for her life. She can't fight for her life and fight for Electra's life at the same time. Like, at some point, like, you gotta hold somebody's head up. And Zelina won. Zelina's floating. Electra Lopez, she's just struggling right now. But I do want to see her wrestle. I feel like she could be the fourth heel on that roster.
Yeah. I think so, and I think once we get some of these women back from injury, like Shotzi, you throw her in the mix, have a conversation about her, Elektra. I'd like to see Scarlett on the Raw side get in the ring too. I mean, the valets don't have to just be valets, so I agree with you there. Oh man, Chano, it's in. I know you saw it. Mike versus Chano. Whoever makes it in further in 3-count trivia season 2, the loser goes Cody Blonde with the Dom mustache.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't agree to that because one, my wife would leave me. I wouldn't be allowed to see my son. But you would probably like that because I'd have to come to North Carolina, wouldn't you? you would like that. That's great, bro. Bro, my wife doesn't like when I grow my hair out to a certain point. You think she's gonna let me go blonde?
Yeah, I don't. Do you guys see how dark my hair is? Like, my hair is like black, like brown, whatever.
I know you would.
Gray in there.
I'll do it for sure.
I know you would do it. You like skin as hell.
Be a part of the stipulation. I'm like, this might be a good look. Hold on.
This might be a look. Yep.
You're gonna see Brandy in a month with a mullet, blonde mullet, and a black mustache.
Honestly, that might go far. I mean, you might. Damn,
just get him a nice Texas flag. Just get him a nice Texas flag. Joe Dirt. That's what he's gonna look like.
Joe Dirt. Maybe one of the Outrunners.
Wow. Never mind.
He said, "Never mind. We broke him." He changed.
That's it. It's over. Yeah, I don't think I could agree to that one. One, I mean, I could agree to the Dirty Dom stash. That's we've tried that once. The people failed. That's all it took was just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get me to 200 subscribers in July, and you would have got the stash, and I would have made a fool of myself, and Channel would have roasted the absolute living shit out of me for it. And it would have been great, that's it. Like I could picture the joke. Like you guys would have gotten entertainment, and that's what the internet's all about. Is you sickos, you'll love to get entertainment from others. That's why we're here. That's why I'm an entertainer.
I can't do Dom Sash or the blonde. I love my family.
I can't do the blonde, dude. I can't do the blonde. There's no chance. There's no chance on that one. The hair, it would take way too much. Founders, think of something else. Maybe we could do something a little bit less ruining my good looks and
relationship. Wait. I got a good one. If us or Mouthing Off of Mike, the mics, because they're partnering together, obviously.
Of course.
If either one of us makes it past the second round of 3-count trivia, NetRam has to acknowledge Trick Williams as a great NXT champion.
I'm not mad at that.
He wouldn't accept those terms. It does nothing for him.
He would accept it. He would just give us. He would just give us the rounds from hell.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get those, dude. I'm not trying to go through what you went through last year. Listen, because he definitely
wrestling.
Bro, he's an asterisk. He was like, "What was Brock Lesnar's grandmother's maiden name?" I'm like,
Lesnar.
What?
This is common trivia, guys. How don't you know this? I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? They mentioned it one time in a documentary in 2007 at the 15-minute mark. Like, what are you talking about, NetRam?
Oh, dude, I have my. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great example of why the Nightcap exists for this reason and this reason alone, is to just have a laugh with the boys. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. I'm having fun tonight. The boys are having fun. Everyone's having fun. Maybe not me at first there, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm still having fun. Listen, we're at technically the main event here, fellas. We made it. We actually made it. I'm honestly shocked we got this far after the shenanigans ensued. I'm honestly surprised we got here. I'm surprised the feed didn't get cut, and I'm not in a disciplinary review.
Regarding me, I'm about to get a text. You can't come on no more.
I haven't got anything yet. It's because we're still clear in that regard. But yeah, and if anything, I'll just block him. It's fine. He can't use this. He can't use this against me if he's blocked at the end of the day. NitRam will be asking for the exact time wrestlers were born, so study up. I mean, honestly, those would be great questions for Black Masses and Constellations. They might nail that if you hit them with the astrology and date of time. Like, they might cook us all on that. But we made it here, fellas. And this was a tough one This is a tough one for me to pick. I like both of these teams. But the Street Profits are the new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And what are we thinking here? Brandy's got a look on his face, so I'm going to go to Brandy here. What are your thoughts on this one?
I just don't care for DIY. That's really what that is. I'm saying I went to match bang. I'll say it. I'll admit it. Those guys can ball. But as I said yesterday on the Four Sides of the Ring podcast, man, Street Profits are the best in WWE. That's just my opinion. That's the best tag team in WWE.
Complete tag team.
I think you're wildin'. I think they're the best tag team, maybe on SmackDown. You know what I mean?
Who's the best in WWE then?
Yeah, they're like.
I'm not gonna hold you. Fractium got me sold, bro.
Okay, all right, Fractium. Nah, I'll give you that.
Fractium got me sold.
Fractium is good. Their name is Supersonic Boom.
Is it really?
that the official tag?
Official?
Supersonic Boom are the goats.
I only know this because I've been paying attention to my this guy over there. And he'll just say random stuff like that. Did you know that Nathan Faxon and this guy are named this thing? And I'm like, no, I didn't.
Listen, and at that point, I would say Martin's an hacker and he's hacking the WWE website to fit his own agenda.
Also, he's NXT anonymous. That explains it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
they
it is.
They say it at the beginning of their song. It says Supersonic Boom. Swear to God, I only heard it because I knew this now.
Well,
that's weird.
I guess I have something new to listen to on Tuesday nights to see what what happens here. Yeah,
say something else. But talking about Fractium or the Supersonic Boom, talking about old boys, I would kind of like the Street Profits to kind of do what they're doing in a sense. You know what I mean? Do the tag team stuff, pursue like singles things, but when it's time to come back and do a tag team match, they come out and they kill it. You know what I mean? I think it'll be dope and fresh for both of them, especially since Smackdown needs to kind of rebuild the mid-card division. But other than that, it was a great match. Street Profits and DOI show why they're the best tag teams on the SmackDown roster. Like we agreed, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get fed to the bloodline. Jacob Fatu is an absolute savage. You know what I mean? The man is insane. But it was a great match. It was pretty dope. Like Brandy said, I'm not a big fan of DIY. I think it's Johnny Gargano. I just don't believe in him as a. Ciampa's a dog. Love Ciampa.
Ciampa's goated.
Love
Italian
Ciampa
too, even more.
There's an agenda.
There's always an agenda.
Ciampa's the GOAT, but Gargano, I don't really like small wrestlers. I don't like small technical wrestlers. It's not really for me.
Listen, you need to know two things about Chano, not to cut him off. If there's a wrestler over the age of 45 and they're not like AJ Styles, he's out. And now number two, he doesn't like small technical wrestlers. So that's why we call him the hater.
He just acknowledged Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, as
the American Dragon, other than Jake Long.
Dragon.
Oh my God, not the Jake Long deep cut,
bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You know how much of an ageist I am.
Show.
You know how much of an ageist I am. I'm gonna show my true colors. I thought Jay Lethal was in his 50s, and I was getting ready to cut into Jay Lethal, and then I found out he's 39 years old. Then I found out he was 39 years old, and I pulled back everything. I was like, nah, maybe he does deserve a mid-card title. So it's definitely superficial.
I thought he was 50, bro. That's out of pocket.
He's been wrestling for 20 years. Like, what do you want from me? I thought my man was in his 50s.
So you're out on Jeff Jarrett? I mean, we're SmackDown, but I gotta ask this.
1,000%. Over 45, bro. You didn't even gotta ask.
Even though he was banging, dude. He's not.
Give me Jeff Jarrett and Ric Flair in 3 stages of a hell match, and I'm in.
Oh fuck! I mean that last stage. I was gonna say that last stage.
I would take Jeff Jarrett over Chris Jericho. I will do that. Jericho's washed. It's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, great match here. I would say if I were to give you my take on this, fellas, this felt like a good old fashioned NXT takeover tag team match. Couldn't have put it any better. This reminded me of some of the best memories of Street Profits and DIY in their NXT run put together in the same match. So 10 out of 10 here, but yeah, I think they're getting fed to the bloodline. I hate it. I hate to say it. But we are technically now at the final segment of Smackdown. And fellas, we got to pose the question, who are we supposed to acknowledge? But before we do that, I do want to acknowledge, rest in peace to Afa, one half of the Wild Samoans. We lost Sika just about a month ago. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family, man, during this difficult time. I can't even, imagine what they're going through. So much love, man. You never want to see that happen. But at the end of the day, the bloodline is incredible. And this storyline, I told you all, it was only going to get better once Roman dropped the title, and it is on freaking fire. Fellas, walk me through tonight.
I don't know about the blood storyline getting better. It's still good, but just seeing my tribal chief with that golden around his waist would have been everything. You know what I mean? But back to the actual segment itself. It was dope, man. It was kind of weird in a sense because Cody didn't really get much burn tonight on TV.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Which is extremely rare for a SmackDown with Cody Rhodes. But to see Roman out there taking out Solo can't hang with the big boy. Taking out Tamatonga, can't hang with the big boy. But once again, Jacob Fatu is an absolute savage. He's a dog. So he took over completely after Roman put on the Ulafala. What's it called? I don't want to butcher it.
The Ulafala? No, you're on the
The
money.
Ulafala. So exactly, we only acknowledge Roman Reigns. He is the one and only tribal chief.
The original.
So it's the original and the only.
Oh.
Solo is a false chief.
It's
not
a
a real
false
chief.
chief. A false idol.
Chief. He is, bro. It's crazy, but it's dope, man. It's dope seeing Roman out. The one thing I will say is, it's kind of weird seeing Roman cut a promo. You know what I mean? Back-to-back weeks, Roman was called out from the back, and he handled his business, which is cool. But I kind of want an explanation from Roman, like where he's been. You know what I mean? I want a goated Roman promo, and we haven't gotten it. I don't know. It's because Paul Heyman's not in the mix at the moment. But still, it feels a little bizarre. You know what I mean? I feel like Roman can go out there and cut a promo by himself.
I feel like it's more about stretching it out. Like they're stretching this out to Bad Blood. I don't feel like they're gonna even acknowledge this at Clash. So I feel like to stretch it out past that, you just keep doing fighting.
Bro, he's gone for a month after this. His next show is September 13th. Is the next SmackDown. You know what I mean?
I feel like off TV.
They put him to the table. They wrote him off for the month, which is fine. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, at least give me an explanation. Because on September 13th, guess what? You got to build towards Bad Blood now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start building your team back. You got to give Jimmy a call. Get him out the house. Be like, hey, buddy, I need you. I'm sorry I was such an a-hole to you for the last 4 years, but I love you. I cherish you and I appreciate you. I can get you some Waffle House and let's focus on getting your brother. You know what I mean? But it's like at the end of the day, bro, he could have cut a promo and still got ran off TV for a month. The only thing is, when he comes back, is he going to come back with the wise man?
Good question.
You know what I mean?
No, I think the wise man comes back in his month-long break.
Starts making a phone call to Jimmy, try to get Jimmy back?
I just think I don't know what exactly. I just know the works. Like you just say he's a month off. So if he brought him back for 3 weeks, have him come back with Paul Heyman to explain him, and then we get the Roman to talk after a month when he's really, really back.
Yeah, I feel like he's in for a good stretch of pay-per-views. Bad Blood, Survivor Series. I don't know what's after Survivor Series. Is it the Saudi show? Or we already got the Saudi show?
I think there's probably a Saudi show in there.
Yeah, so it's Bad Blood, Survivor Series, the Saudi show. After the Saudi show, it's what
they go light in December. They usually give them off December. They go very light.
Yeah, there's no.
But it's hard to go really light when there's so much meat on this bone. You know what I mean? And he has so much time as it is. Like we missed him from Mania to SummerSlam, and it's not even like we have Roman back. He hasn't spoken. Roman wrestling is cool, but that's not what makes Roman. What makes Roman is his in-ring presence and his promo ability. You know what I mean? That's what makes Roman. When Roman was on TV with the strap, not wrestling, I didn't care because Roman was killing everything on the mic. Yeah. It was dope. And I don't be wrong, I love seeing Roman overpower Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa. That's cool, but I want my promo. I want my promo, man. Bro, Roman is just coming out with wet hair, spearing people, and just leaving.
Wreck everyone and leave, right? That's the moniker. That's the old moniker. So, you know, some things don't ever change.
And I'm not going to hold you. I want the old theme song back.
No.
It's growing on me. This new one's growing on me. The expanded version
song.
or whatever.
This is the theme song for Mania, bro. It's literally the one for Mania. I want it every time.
But I'm not going to hold you. The reason why it's this Friday was better was because Roman actually waited until the intro finished. You know what I mean? He actually timed it. He came out to after when the intro finished. I was like, okay, now I see the vision.
Mm-hmm.
But still, at least give me the original like middle and end part. My man's just dropping stuff over here.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Told you, everything's at arm's reach.
Everything's at arm's reach. Speaking at arm's reach, Mr. Brandy Savage, we got some words here from somebody by the name of Brandy effing Savage. He dreads the day that he sees Roman's entrance with no belt. Still has more aura than Cody Rhodes. Okay,
yes,
all
sir.
right. Even when getting squashed by the Temu bloodline, he has more aura. Brandy Savage, these are your words here tonight during SmackDown. So let's digest this. So more aura than Cody Rhodes. Okay. I respect it. I love me some Roman Reigns, but let's talk about this. The Temu bloodline, Solo Sikoa getting beat up here tonight, but then Jacob Fatu makes the save. So talk us through it. How you feeling, man?
So I mean, look, a few things happened tonight that were kind of like bittersweet. Like I don't know if Chance remembers on the drive back from WrestleMania, there was this moment of clarification I had, realization I had, where it was just like, there's gonna be a day where Roman comes out and he's not gonna have the belt. And today was that day. He came out to the theme song, no belt. It was hard to watch. Like I'm not gonna lie. But the man still had the aura of let's say a Brock Lesnar. Came out there just swinging people around like body rags. And then I honestly, like booking like a Mark said at the top of the show, he was surprised that he actually put it on. Yeah. I feel like that was definitely like a nod to Alpha passing and stuff like that. I do think like that was just improvised maybe or something like that. But my man's got super kick with the boot.
Oh,
love it. I love it.
Vicious.
All of this. I love everything to build in. The Jacob Fatu, because everybody knows Jacob Fatu's the guy. It's not Solo. Jacob's the guy. And they're even they told us today that the guy who put Roman on his ass and made sure he was down was Jacob. So yeah.
It's kind of crazy in a sense because when was the last time you seen Roman so powerless in a situation?
He's such a good seller, though. He's so good.
Ever.
Like the way he sold the ass to the face, legend.
Bro, it's insane because it's like we haven't seen Roman look so overpowered since he became the tribal chief. You know what I mean? He's never looked this helpless. Even when he lost to Cody, he didn't look helpless. You know what I mean?
No.
He looked powerless in the situation. Like when was the last time you seen Roman Reigns just on the mat, barely budging, just like trying to gather himself? It hasn't happened in like 4.5, 5 years since he was
Cody
the big
Rhodes
dog.
Putting him in the I don't know. Cody Rhodes having him in the Cody Cutter. It's probably what comes to mind.
Nah, honestly, he wasn't even powerless.
Roman just dragging along. He was powerless.
Undertaker.
Solo saved his ass. So I was like, come on, man, get up. Which I don't know if y'all seen. Tonga was doing that today. Like, yo, get up, bro. He ain't even that big.
Yeah.
Jumps back into fucking ass beat.
I love that Tama just gets his ass whooped every week, day in and day out. And then now he's looking at the Ulafala too, like he thinks he's got a stake in this tribal chief. Bro, like, get your ass out of here, dog.
Tongan. I mean, like you guys are like kayfabe related. You know what I mean? It's like a blood oath. like
Sammy almost had him.
It was a 50-50 match. I'm talking about completely powerless. Like there's absolutely nothing he can do in that situation.
Oh yeah, the last time he looked like that was when Baron Corbin was throwing dog food on him. That's it.
Exactly.
Straight
you know what I mean? Bro, it
5
happened.
years ago.
We can't be revisionist. It happened.
It happened.
You know what I mean? In
And
all his
has
matches,
a bloodline. We know why.
Yeah.
We don't happen with the dogs with you.
Ah man. But
He's
it
getting a
was a
taste of his
crazy
own
thought.
medicine. It's all good.
He did, and he put them boys over by getting put through that table.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell was Tonga Loa? Is he not allowed in Florida or something?
He took
There's
a wrong
too many.
exit.
I guess the
eye
quota
patch.
for people in Florida with eye patches, there was too many, so he had to
He
hold
took the
back,
wrong
so.
turn.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
He
he
took
had
the
to make a
wrong
left
turn.
turn, but he couldn't see it.
He couldn't see
Couldn't see the
Missed
exit.
No, well, it all depends. Was it a left or a right turn? Because every other week the eye patch has been on a different eye. So I don't know. Something's wrong with his eye. Yeah, fellas, you really hit the nail on the storyline. Roman looking weak, looking in this predicament of like he has no one. He legitimately has no one. And you said it. You want to start seeing Jimmy and Jay and the Wise Man called back. The Wise Man's an easy comeback for me, in my opinion. That's an easy one. Wise Man got put through a table by them, and he's got blood on them. You know what I mean? He wants blood for that. He'll go to Roman, no problem. Jay and Jimmy, that's the real question. Because I personally, I thought it would have been smarter to start seeing Jay and Jimmy, or well, at least Jay for now, start getting phone calls from like the Wise Man or like Roman, like on Raw, and him be like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just put those small details in. And that's what I want to see effectively out of this when Roman does come back. I want to see him go to Raw and talk to Jay and be denied.
And Roman eats?
Maybe not eats, but like, I think I want to see Roman.
A yeet is crazy. Roman eating is ridiculous.
They need to put Roman through something, right? Like we talked about it last week. I believe Eric 8-Bit was talking about it, like how he needs to see like Roman get like we need to see Roman get his karma from Jay, from Jimmy, from Sammy, if Sammy's involved in this at some point, which I'm still 50-50 on.
Jimmy is he'll join anybody.
Jimmy just down for the ride. Jimmy's a rider. He don't care who's driving.
He's just like, as long as he's not driving.
So the thing is, I think the way Jimmy, that's hilarious.
Wow,
that's hilarious. So I think Jimmy be the first one to come back, right? I think so. Jimmy will let Roman eat his karma, but remember, Jimmy wants blood too. Solo took him out. They laid him out. They put him out of his misery. So Jimmy's the first one to come back. So when Jimmy comes back to help Roman, not to help Roman, but to get back at his little brother and these two randoms that he pulled out of nowhere, Uncle Haku's kids, we haven't seen since Thanksgiving 15 years ago. You know what I mean? So I think Jimmy would try to get his back in blood, and then I think Jay will be in the background at bad blood. He'd be like, you know what? My brother, he did me dirty. He turned on me so many times, but I'm not going to see him go out like this. He's going to come out, make the save. Then he's going to tell him this was a one-off. And then you're going to have to start seeing Roman be like, I apologize. I was in the wrong. I was drunk with power. I never wanted to lose it. Even though I'm not going to hold you. Roman's so much in a serious role for me. I don't want to see my man's crack a smile or a tear, nothing.
I don't want to see him hug Seth Rollins. I don't want to see it.
Bro, I don't want to see Roman do nothing goofy ever again in his career, bro. I promise you.
No. Superman punch everybody.
It won't happen. It won't happen. Roman's on a different level at this point in his career. He is
evolved, bro. It's insane.
It's funny because it's like they tried so hard for years, right? He who shall not be named tried, and all it took was one thing, and this was it right here. This whole storyline, fellas. We are finished. It is over and done with. The nightcap tonight. The nightcap for the week is over, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank all of you for coming in, viewing the nightcap Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. If you were here all 4 nights of wrestling with me and with my guests, you deserve a prize. Tonight, I had a great time here chopping it up with 4 sides of the rings, Chano and Brandy F and Savage, even though Chano wants to give me the jabs. Fellas, tell the people what's going on. Tell them about 3 Count Trivia. Tell them about the newest episode that dropped yesterday. Tell them about whatever you want to tell them. Here is your time, please.
I let Brandy handle the game show since he lives with the game host, right? That makes sense.
I'm saying right. I'm wearing this shirt, you know what I mean? But guys, 3 Count Trivia, register now. No more pre-registration. Come try to beat these two. It's gonna be me and Chano. It's gonna be Mike and Mike, the Mike verse.
The Mike verse.
Multiverse of Mikes.
It's multiverse of Mikes. You guys can get an opportunity to win that belt. We're giving away tag team belts to the winner this year. Also, guys, make sure you check out Opinionated, where you can watch Channel and Mike get eliminated every week. Still got to vote, though. But
Bench boys.
It's
Forever and
crazy.
always.
bench boys for life. I'm technically on the bench too, guys. So
That's fair.
like,
Bench
yeah, man,
mob.
other than that, it's on the four sides of the ring on YouTube. Both shows, 3 Count Trivia, Opinionated, 4 Sides of the Ring podcast. Check it out. You can find me at Instagram, Life and Times, and Twitter. That's Brandy freaking Savage.
So, like Brandy said, the game shows are exclusively on Twitter. Not on Twitter, on YouTube. So if you want to see them, you can go on YouTube, go see them, go see last year's 3 Count Trivia, see how me and Brandy were brutally violated in the first round against Wrestling Wrap Up. I love those guys. Wonderful people. Great time. Martin.
Put up the
terrible
best
questions
score at the time.
Yeah, right. Like me and Brandon, we put up 60, 70. We was punching up, baby. But you know, we was just giving questions that were out of our reach. My man's played the theme song. My man's did a monotone theme song from 2001 and expected me to know it. It's insane.
That's what you'll expect. That's what you got to be prepared for, folks. If you join 3 Count Trivia, he's gonna hit you with the monotone theme songs from 2001.
It's insane. But back to our regular thing. We do record every Thursday. We record live on YouTube. You come hang out with us, see our wrestling takes for the week, or how we feel about things. There's 4 of us, technically 5 of us, so we all have differing opinions. Martin's a hater. I'm a hater. Brandy's a fake baby face. Marcus is a real baby face.
Fake heel.
And is a Rey Mysterio lover. So I say as many things about Rey Mysterio that I can to get Ann upset. I think the only 2 people I haven't broken is Marcus. Actually,
that's one person.
I know this one person. I was like, nah, I've actually broken Brandy off camera.
We've broken Chance on camera. Check out Saturday Hot Takes.
Saturday Hot Takes. Oh my god, I went on a 45-minute tangent about Mike Santana. It was insane.
Does he move the needle? No, but
it was insane. It was honestly insane. I refuse to let these guys get me to that point ever again. But listen, it's a great time when we do our 4 sides of the ring. We like to have fun. I like to break the guys. And I haven't seen wrestling takes. I want Dom Mysterio to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Clean. As a whistle. Right. No debate.
That's right.
And I'm going to be there with the blonde mullet and the dirty Dom stash in the crowd.
And get your damn chicken tendies, too. Make sure you
get my damn tendies. I'm going to throw a tendy at Cody Rhodes when he loses. It's a Dom Mysterio.
I want the ring full of tendies when Dom wins.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you can find me at Chanko CHANCKO_. That's just my Twitter. Yeah, I don't deserve to see my Instagram because my son's too goddamn cute. I really do genuinely mean that. But find me on Twitter. I got terrible takes for NBA and wrestling.
There you have it, folks. You know, you got the fake baby face, you've got the hater, and you've got mouthing off with Mike, as our good brothers at Championship Culture like to call me, the man that likes to mouth off. This has been the Nightcap. That's Chano. That's Brandy Savage. I'm mouthing off with Mike. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Go out there, have a great weekend. I'll see you here Monday night for Monday Night Raw. Bye, guys. Bye.
No way.